Okay, let's talk about the politics that abounds with this Republic Day and the presence of the EU chairman. Now, why it is important? Because EU chairperson, why? Bharat and European Union, the trade is more than $136 billion. And this is the trade in 2024-25. That's the data. The other important aspect in terms of this number, EU is India's largest goods trading partner. 17% of Bharat's total exports are to the EU. And 9% of Bharat's total imports are from the EU, the European Union. Now, there's also another interesting number, 117 billion foreign direct investment between 2000 to 2024. 16.5% of the total FDI in Bharat, foreign direct investment in Bharat, comes from the EU. 6,000 plus EU firms are present in India. Now, EU is not one entity, it's continentally, yes, but there is a huge number of countries which are part of this. Each of them have a different political disposition and outlook towards Bharat and their perception. But in terms of trade, in terms of engagement, this is seen, Bharat is seen as one of the most important. And here is where we need to thank President Donald Trump, because his actions against the EU and with respect to Greenland have somewhere urge the EU to act faster on working towards a comprehensive FTA with Bharat. Rajlakshmi Joshi is with us. Namaste. Jai Hind. Thank you for your time, Rajlakshmi ji. But first, let's go to Siddhant. Siddhant is live with us. Siddhant, okay, I'm going to check if Siddhant is with us. Okay, we'll go to him the moment he's... okay, he's not through with us. The moment he's through, we'll go across. Let's ask Ambassador Rajiv Dogra. This trade deal, how critical, important is it? We are given to understand it will be inked, signed, agreed upon by the two leaders on Tuesday. That's what we've got word on. Aman will also weigh in on it. But it will take about a year for it to manifest or fructify, come into implementation by 2027. How critical, important is it?
Well, it is important because EU wants to become important in the world. It is presently not important, not even in terms of trade with India. And I'll clarify how. EU is not India's largest trading partner. In fact, if you look at the things, GCC has more trade with India than EU. And if you look at individual countries, no country in EU imports more than, let's say, Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
No country in EU figures in the first list of 10 most important partners for India. Netherlands did figure in 24-25, but that was largely because of Indian exports of oil to Netherlands. It was not goods as such.
Okay.
So there's a long distance to be covered. The only countries which are doing some level of trade is France and Italy. Even Germany has not been substantial. So I think there's a huge amount of homework to be done on EU's part, because they have put a lot of non-tariff barriers, which was impeding our exports.
Right.
In fact, I'll tell you a personal experience. The first time when I was posted in Italy back in the mid-80s, I had a very tough time convincing them that, look, Indian silk can be exported to Italy. And they were hesitant even to give us participation in Como Trade Fair, which is a premier trade fair in the world for silk.
Italy.
So it took persistence. I managed to get through. And then finally, due to some change of mind in Italy, they also helped us in establishing Fashion Training Institute for garments as well as leather. So there has been change of mind previously, and I hope there will be change of mind now on their non-tariff.
Sir, nothing changes mind as much as economics does. When they see that there is a certain level of economic benefit in doing and engaging with the nation, then automatically everything else takes a back seat. Because paisa bolta hai. You got money in the pocket, you can do a lot of things. China, had it not got money, it wouldn't have been able to flex. So they focused on becoming economically stronger. And then everybody will engage with the nation like that. Siddhant is with us. Yes, Siddhant, what's the inside track on this entire EU chairperson visit?
Anand, so today we are witnessing culmination of 1 year of momentum in India-EU relationship. In fact, last year, College of Commissioners traveled to India in the month of February. That was the first time College of Commissioners traveling to any country outside the European Union. And in fact, at that point in time, it was announced that both countries are going to conclude a free trade agreement by the
Right.
end of the year. So as you have already discussed the aspects of the trade agreement, I would like to highlight and talk about defense and security partnership. So today, both EU Council President and EU Commissioner will be present at the Republic Day parade. And in fact, both countries are going to ink defense and security partnership, and which will make things easier for the defense companies both in Europe and India for co-production, co-development. Perhaps Indian company could also be setting up manufacturing units in Europe and
Right.
vice versa. And today, since both leaders are going to be at the Republic Day parade, so they will see themselves the great works being done by Indian companies in defense sector.
Right. Thank you for that, Siddhant.